What is good, Straw Hat Crew, and welcome back to another video. You already know, it's a banger. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alrighty, and for today, we have India Love Ruined the Streamers Awards by Omeezy. I didn't really tune too much into the Streamer Awards. I did see all the clips leading up to it with the QT Cinderella. She was getting cooked about how they were rigged and everything under the sun. So I did see a lot of those clips. But let's go ahead and hop into it.
Yo, Adapt. I'm gonna let you finish, but Rakai and DDG had the best streams all year. They should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year this year.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year.
I mean, it's like, this is like the streamers Grammys, right? This is like streamer Grammys almost. You would never see someone walk up into the Grammys and be like, yeah, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, this guy won, but it should have been him, honestly. It just never would happen. I think you should have a little bit more, just, I don't know what the right word for that would be. What's a good word for holding yourself back? I don't know, but you should have a little bit of hold back so you don't just spit everything that you think. You know what I'm saying?
And DDG, I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out boom, 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 boom.
If you ever want your event ruined, just invite a pick-me male-centered woman named India Love and give her a microphone. Just yesterday, the most divisive event in streamer history took place, aka the Streamer Awards. The reason why it's noted as the most divisive event in streamer history is because up until this moment, there has been so much conversation surrounding it. Whether it be the fact that some kick streamers weren't involved in any of the categories, whether it be claims of it being a buddy-buddy system where friends of the show are being brought on and glazed on all night, or whether it be about QT Cinderella, the host of the Streamer Awards, doesn't really know anybody. She's just inviting whoever to stay in good graces. This event has so much controversy surrounding it going into it, it would only make sense that it would be a night of controversy. And while there are other things to elaborate on, we've got to get into the pick me queen, India Love, and how she ruined the Streamer Awards. If you haven't yet already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to this channel. It goes a very, very long way. Now back into the video. Discourse around any award show is always about the nominees and who the committee decides to select as far as winners, losers, nominees, etc., etc. It never really seems fair, especially when your favorite artist or celebrity or whatever doesn't get represented, but ultimately it is what it is. Breakout Streamer of the Year is defined as a streamer who experienced.
But isn't like the picking for the awards, like your community kind of has to put you into that? Like you can't just be one of the top and then it just, you know what I'm saying, carry you over to it without being like, I'm guessing, one of the biggest. But your community has to vote for you in that category. So it's kind of up to your community.
Explosive growth in the past year, establishing themselves amongst the top streamers as one of the most talked about names in streaming. Now, I think if you ask the casual viewing audience, they would have their opinions on this. And most notably, they would probably talk about Rakai and DDG, two people who, for better or for worse, have been in every single conversation. So when they didn't win the award, it came to a surprise for most of the internet.
Vanilla Mace, Wendolyn Ortiz.
Wendolyn is her name? Who knew that?
And the Streamer Award goes to Adapt.
Nomination and first win.
Now, I'm not here to make a claim about who should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year, what it even means. Did this person break out, X, Y, and Z. That doesn't necessarily.
Did they say his ninth? In his first win?
really matter to me. What I am here to discuss is the pick Misha of the entire group, India Love. Granted, it's okay to be upset, but what she did is just so inexcusable. She pulled a Kanye West slash Little Mama, or a Little Mama slash Kanye West, and decided to run up on stage, take the mic, and give this drunken monologue about who she thinks should have won.
Hello. Real quick, y'all.
Bro. So this wasn't even a part of the show? Oh, nah, bro. This makes it even worse to watch. Fuck! Why'd you tell me that, Omeezy?
I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out Bubba.
Like, it's just the principle of the matter. What do you mean they should have won? I don't care what y'all say. Maybe, but they didn't win. So they should keep their heads high, work on their craft, and just be ready for next year's awards. There is no, they shoulda, coulda, woulda. I had a teacher that said, almost. They almost won, right? And almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So it's like, you know, shit.
Now, Miss India, you know that was wildly inappropriate. Like I said, I'm all for people having their own sorts.
Like, for me personally, I'd be pissed if someone did that. Because, like, if I got second place in a race, and then somebody comes up on the stands like, yeah, Corey might have got second place, but he really should have got first. Y'all know that. I'd be pissed. Because I'm already mad I got second. And then you trying to make me feel better by telling me I should have got first when I know I got second is just gonna piss me off even more. It's just gonna make me even more mad because you're over here trying to coddle me with some bullshit that doesn't even need to be coddled. Like, I need to feel that. I need to feel that I lost. I need to feel this. Like,
opinions, but does that mean that I interrupt this show in order to do what she did? Absolutely not, because we'd be there all night with everybody disagreeing, with this person winning, that person losing, etc., etc. At what point do we draw some sort of conclusion? Now, do I agree that Adapt should have won the award? My personal opinion, potentially not. I could not be as tapped in as I should be, but DDG and Rakai had a super big year, but I also thought Plaqueboy Max took things to an entire different level. But never, and I mean ever, and I do mean ever, when I walk on stage to interrupt them from their award show that they're giving on. That's just the dumbest thing in the world. And rightfully so, she faced consequences for being a pick Misha, and she got kicked out of the event promptly.
that's understandable, bro. Like, I mean, like, it's literally, like I said, like we've been talking about like months ago. Streaming is turning into the new actors, bro. And the more and more streaming gets popular, the more and more this event show becomes more high class. The more high class this event becomes. Eventually, this shit is going to be Oscar level. Like, it's going to be Grammy level. Like, it's going to be that type of level of entertainment. I'm telling you. Watch.
And not to be on some Karen or any sort of police timing, but yeah, no, you should have been kicked out. I'm glad they took swift measures because they put a lot of effort and energy into this. But that's just the start of the conversation. What happens after that was so baffling to me, but it also lines up with who India Love is. As she's backstage or at some sort of after party having these conversations with these different streamers, it almost seems as though she doesn't realize what she's done and is just living in this moment of whether it be ignorance or still happy about the life that she's living, etc., etc.
Now, as soon as you did that, the Rakai DDD shit, I'm like, the Rakai DDD shit, I'm like, oh shit. When we went up to the stage, I'm like,
oh, you forgot
you
already.
a savage. For real? For that?
As soon as I sat down, I said, excuse me, you gotta go. Like that with my arm. I said, wait.
Hey, get the fuck out of here.
No, but honestly, like, when I see Rakai, I didn't like how he was sitting.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga ran 2025. No cap. No.
I mean, she's not lying, y'all. Realistically, I don't see how the fuck Adapt won. Because I don't watch streams, and the clips I'm seeing is of Rakai and DDG. And Plaqueboy Max, like he was saying. So I don't know how Adapt won that. Adapt's been in this, like, Adapt had a name before this year too. Like, it's not like he was just an unknown nigga. But I guess DDG and Rakai also had a name before this year too, so you know.
Like that, but like he should have been like more like, man, fuck this shit. But I didn't like how he was feeling. So I'm like, nah, everybody got that nigga should have won. DDG should have won. What was you talking about? Like, no.
Mind you, she's 35.
And if you wanted to, and if you felt this way, you truly felt this way, I don't think that going up on the stand and being like, yeah, I don't care what y'all think, DDG and Rakai should have won that shit, but all y'all niggas is lying. If anything, I think you should have went to each one of them separately, DDG and Rakai, been like, yo, Rakai, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You got fucking robbed, bro. You got robbed. Me and you both know you got robbed. Or go to DDG, be like, bro, DDG, you got fucking robbed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know you got robbed. But it's all good because you're gonna work and grind and you're gonna get it next year. Because I'm already knowing. But because you got robbed this year. You know what I'm saying? But going up on the stage and doing all that.
India, you're a grown woman. A child losing an award and them being emotional about it, or at least the appearance of being emotional about it, isn't the biggest of deals in the world. Have an opinion, that's fine. Don't try to lump Rakai into this situation. What you did was just straight up wrong. And I know what you did it for, the validation of the bros. That's why you're so excited to tell Deshae and other streamers about what you did. And ultimately, the reason why, the justification. So it makes sense why she would be smirking when she gets phone calls from different streamers talking about what she did was fire, what she did was X, Y, and Z, blase, blase, blah.
Hold on, Des is calling me, chat. My heart.
That was some blood. That was blood.
Hey, you know me, I'm super.
That was some Kanye little mama. You walked up with her. What the fuck, bloody? Where you at?
You know, what needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what?
That didn't need to happen. Because that doesn't do anything. What does that do for Rakai and DDG? They still going home without a reward. They still going home, no award in sight. No award in the trophy case. Not to say they don't deserve it, but that did not help them get an award. That didn't do shit.
Crazy though, Des, on my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like, Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, niggas need to feel this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like, I didn't like that shit.
So why not encourage him? Why not uplift him in that moment? Why sit there and try to appeal to these young male gazes? While she is getting some sort of backlash from this situation, it is coming from a lot of the FaZe members, especially the loudest and the proudest of them. But ultimately, they on the right side of history, because what FaZe Kaysan says in this situation is exactly how India Love would feel if anybody did this to her. FaZe Kaysan says, no class, just beyond unnecessary and weird. A commenter says, I mean, Rakai deserved it, completely robbed. Kaysan responds with, whether whoever deserved it or not, you can't justify that. Beyond unnecessary and disrespectful. And put some respect on Adap's name. He had an insane year and
Hey, Kaysan, shut the, hey. Adap did have a great year. But it's not let's not act like I wasn't seeing clips of little Kai'Sa Nat Rakai and fucking DDG. And DDG and Deshae Freaky Frost all over my fucking shit. And Rakai on whiteface and this shit. Come on, bro. Kaysan, come on, bro. Be fucking for real, dude.
definitely deserved all the love he got. If there was a biggest pick me of the year award and India Love won it and somebody ran up on stage and said that, oh no, Nina Lynn was the biggest pick me of the year, India Love would be pissed off about it. You can feel the way you feel. Communicate that to your audience, your community. Have that on your stream. But the way you went about it was very, very childish.
I feel bad for Rakai.
That's what I was saying.
Because we're like,
Yeah.
she had, and India had security drag her out for that.
We were sitting right next to her.
And Ray,
That didn't do anything to Rakai. That didn't do anything for Rakai, and that didn't do anything to Rakai. That didn't do anything for DDG, and that didn't do anything to DDG. That India Love getting on stage and saying that DDG and Rakai should have won is not going to make. What the fuck do you think that's gonna do to Rakai, Lacey? They can be like, oh my gosh, India, what the fuck? That's probably the max. It's probably the max. A little bit of embarrassment, a little bit of oh, bro, India, you over here tweaking. That's it, bro.
he screamed FaZe up when she was getting kicked out.
Now Rakai is brought into some situation
phase up is crazy.
And drama that he didn't need to have to be in, which is crazy because you're using him as an excuse for you to be ignorant, for you to be immature, for you to be some sort of pick me. Not too long ago, India Love talked about changing her whole image, you know, as she's aging, not carrying into her next phase in life these childish ways, etc., etc.
I don't know about changing my style at 30, but I'll definitely be elevating my style at 30. And I will be toning it down as far as the raunchiness and my behavior and how I dress. I'm gonna be turning it down. It's not gonna be an overnight thing. But I'm working towards being more modest, and I'm working towards like being more that category. But in due time.
I wanna say it, chat. The wife category? Hey. Hey, all the things you're talking about sounds like the wife category to me. But hey, I might just be tweaking.
I'm not in a rush. I just know what I'm working towards, and I have to put in the work for that, for sure.
You say you're not rushing changing, but I'm telling you right now, you need to rush to change. And that same night where she bum rushed the stage to give this sort of announcement, she blamed her alcohol and weed addictions as to the reasons why she does the things she does. And she's slowly starting to phase those things out, because at this big age, she needs until January 3rd to learn and establish some sort of boundaries, aka some sort of basic civilities in life.
I want you guys to just be a part of my journey, because it's a journey, and I'm okay with showcasing my ups and downs. And it's okay, but that's what I want to do. January 3rd, no weed, no alcohol.
Talk about accountability.
So
30 years
until
old.
January 3rd, I will learn my boundaries of like how.
That's not even a good way to stop a habit. Well, I don't know. The only way that's ever worked for me to stop a habit that I don't like doing is I have to cut it off. Like I have to sever it from my being. Like I can't do it. I can't sit there and try to wing myself off of it. No, I have to sever that shit completely, like it doesn't exist. That's the only way I've been able to cut anything in my life.
How many drinks does it take to get with me type shit, you know?
Oh, India, you are just the most foolish person in the world. I'm making claims that India Love is a pick-me because I believe that she does all these things for the male gaze, the male attention, and for male validation. I mean, she literally said multiple times that night that she felt like she had to do this because the culture or the people in the audience felt a certain way.
And that's just her, though. Like, that's literally just India being India. Because that's not the case. She did not have to do that. She didn't. Like I literally just said, if she really, really felt that strongly about it and really wanted to support them and knew that they got robbed, she could have came up to them separately and be like, yo, you guys got robbed. I don't agree. But I feel like if you guys just work, you know what I'm saying, just do the exact same thing y'all were doing this year and pick it over the next year, maybe turn it up a little bit, you guys can go even crazier and win for sure next time. You know what I'm saying? But for her to go on the stage and to show her ass and show her asses and be an actful and just, you know what I'm saying, just do all that types of shit, it's not it, bro. It's not.
You know what, India? Let's see. Let's put that one to the test. You went up there and you said you did it for DDG specifically, but when I went back and looked at how he was responding to you post that event and on stream about the situation, it doesn't seem like he was on your side.
Yes, sir. It's 80-20. Yeah, you met him before, but he was asking about you.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Bill, bro.
Yeah.
You cool? Yeah. How you doing, brother? Can you pick me real quick, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, fuck that. Come on, bro. Come on. Real talk. All right.
I seen what India did. I checked on her, made sure she was straight. I know a lot of y'all felt frustrated, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Adapt. Adapt went crazy. Everybody went crazy in their own way. You know, that's the point of a community. It's the point of a community is, nigga, we in this shit together.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Adapt did go crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some Adapt clips that popped up on my shit, bro. Like, whenever he was showing everybody the fucking, what was it, his 200, I want to say his 200K montage, that shit was going crazy on my shit. But not as much as Rakai, bro. Like, I don't see how he didn't win, but maybe because he got banned. Who knows, bro?
Even the person that you went to bat for didn't have as much energy and fervor as you did. Why? Because DDG is almost 30 and he's grown to at least the point where he realizes that, hey, that's not appropriate to do. Oftentimes in this streamer conversation, I give a lot of grace, especially to these newer people who are adjusting to this environment. I do think there's a lot of pressure to perform 24/7 and to make a name for yourself. But I don't think that people realize that before India Love got a microphone in front of her face, people did not know what she sounded like. And she did not say stupid things because she wasn't allowed to speak.
When India Love and her sisters popped up on the scene as our first blazing baddies of IG, we knew nothing of them except for what they looked like. There was a point in time where we did not hear our influencers. We never heard them.
Brother.
We only saw them. They were to be seen and not heard.
I miss it.
To watch her on this stream speak honestly was so jarring for me because she was always almost a figment of my imagination, just a picture. She was always just a picture to me. Seeing her in 3D walking around with a BBL now added, it was so interesting. I'm like, wow, you're real.
And it seems like every opportunity that she's...
That's crazy. That's crazy. I know, like, I never ever thought somebody wasn't a figment of my imagination, like, that wasn't real. Like, I know when I'm watching Omizi is sitting in his room as a real person right now, recording. And, like, then uploading it. Just like I'm sitting in a real person as in my room, recording. I don't see how she could ever have thought, even when I see somebody take a picture, I see Future just posted a new fit pic. I'm not thinking Future gotta be a figment. No, that's a real nigga that's standing in the real country of Dubai with a real fit on. Alright, what?
Been given a mic, she has literally just embarrassed herself in an attempt to validate herself in front of men who ultimately will not pick her. The stuff she says might sound good in a vacuum, but when you put the caveat on it that she's like 30 for real. She's like 29 in 11 months. She'll be 30 really, really soon. But if you just heard her speak, didn't know her voice, closed your eyes, you would think that this is some sort of 17-year-old. India has some really bad and embarrassing tape.
You know what my motto is? There's a bitch that turns 18 every day, okay? So you need to be on your shit. And I'm not finna be the bitch that used to be the cool bitch. No, I'm gonna always be the cool bitch forever and ever and ever. And y'all gonna know me as being the original cool LA bitch. That's just what it is. I'm never gonna be like washed. I'm never gonna be like in the past. I'm always gonna be like the one. Like I'm.
And if that's how she wants to live, all power to her. But like Omizi said, that does sound childish as fuck. You're about to be 30. You should be worried about getting a family, and how you're going to continue your legacy.
The blueprint. Like, I know y'all know that.
And let's also not forget about how mean she was at DDG's Are You My Ball love show earlier this year, basically ruining the show by a lot of people's accords by being mean to some of the nicest individuals who are literally just there to play the game.
Are you so shocked? Oh, tell us all about it.
I don't know. I think we go together, but...
Huh?
I think we go together.
Yeah. Wait, who was that?
I think we go together.
Who?
Me and Moo.
Oh, it's over with now. Can I have the ring? I don't think.
Why the fuck did he even invite her to this shit? That, I remember watching like a video. I think we watched a video somewhere like on this. What in the fuck made DDG think, yeah, I'm gonna invite India Love, the girl that's supposed to be my parasocial girlfriend, to the dating show where I'm supposed to be trying to find another girlfriend? I just, that doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Maybe you bring her in as like the last, like with the last contestant, and like it's like a 1v1 between the one girl that won this show and India Love or something. Like I don't know, bro.
I think y'all go together. It's not really a chance anymore. But thank you. God bless you, and you look beautiful.
It's not really
all
a
right.
chance anymore.
We appreciate your time.
So weird. I honestly don't think that this is the lane for India Love. Specifically because I know the trajectory of being a pick-me around all these guys, well, hell, any guys, and what happens to you in your career. When she said she was the blueprint, she was absolutely correct. For a specific generation, she is the blueprint as to how to be a pick-me in this industry, how to go through a bunch of guys in this industry, but ultimately be 29 facing 30. And not saying that age is this super big deal, but specifically speaking, because she has stated these goals about being married, I think it is really relevant.
Like, I really desire like my own family and to be a wife and to have a
You said you desire your own family and be a wife. have your own kids. Oh, let me go ahead. Hey. Tighten up, man. You've been doing a lot for your 20s. You've been cutting up for your 20s. You ain't been looking for love. You've been looking for, you know what I'm saying? So let's start tightening it up.
Home and to be like the best mom and the best family member to my entire family. And once you desire something, it's on you to make that shift in your behavior and in your circumstances and in your self-discipline. So that's what I've really been working on these last couple months.
India, you can have those desires all that you want, but you're not walking in the steps in order to get that done. We can look at all of the historic pick-me's and where it's gotten them. Ultimately, what's gonna happen is that your card is going to expire. You talk about how you're essentially competing with these 17-year-olds. Well, I'm gonna let you know, India, the men that you're trying to impress are also 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. So guess what's gonna happen eventually? You're not going to be the it girl. It just is what it is. And people are gonna stop returning your phone calls and entertaining you because you just seem like the annoying older woman in the room.
Wait, India Love with the 10 gifted? I ain't gonna lie, India Love, me and her haven't been locked in since Streamer U. Appreciate you, India. W India.
Not saying that it's completely cooked for you. Hell, Drea Michelle had a baby by a 23-year-old while she was 43. So there's always a chance. But I'm telling you right now, this pick me epidemic has got to stop. And the leader of the...
I feel you, Omazy. I feel you because she do be, you know what I'm saying? She do be out there trying to be a pick-me specialist. With that being said though, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Oh, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? But now with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda. I got my gun on, yeah, she know I'm